Bought the package online. Hope it comes with the slipcover. Wait a minute. Is that a slipcover? It came with a slipcover. Oh my goodness. And this is in beautiful condition. Oh my goodness. It came with a slipcover for $10 on 4K. And look at this. They even wrapped it in like this steelbook wrapping. But yeah, like look at that disc. I did not expect this movie to look so good. Again, art like always, just normal Blu-ray. This came in beautiful condition for just being $10 on Amazon cover. But without further ado, you guys clicked on the video to watch me review this. Let's review it. The live-action version of The Little Mermaid comes out today, but I'm watching it tomorrow, so here's my review on the original Disney's Little Mermaid, released in 1989. So, this movie is such a classic Disney movie. Everything up to its music and villain and plot, it's just everything is wonderful about this movie, but let's break it down. So let's start off with everything I liked about this movie. So for starters, like I said, the songs in this movie are really iconic and catchy and memorable, and everything about them is just so good. It has so much depth into the song, and so much thought just like put into each song. Everything like Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, Part of Your World. All of those songs are just classic Disney movies, and you instantly know what movie they're from the moment you listen to them. And they have, like, a big role in the movie and are extremely catchy. This is a good playlist to be listening to. Now the story. We'll get back to the story in a second, but it is a good story about Ariel wanting to be part of the human world because she's a mermaid, and that her father just doesn't trust people. I mean, like, it's a story we've seen before, but this movie just makes it work. It just has that uniqueness to it that brings it more to life. And every character is very memorable as well. You know, all their iconic voices and just who they are as a character. Let's talk about Ursula here for a second. So Ursula as a villain is a really well-written villain. You know her goal. The moment the movie starts, you know what she's trying to achieve. She has a good song. You like obstacles in the way. Everything about her. And then I've seen this movie a 1,000 times. I know how this movie ends. But this time watching it, I was so mad when Ursula intercepted something. Like for Kiss the Girl, when they intercepted that part of the movie, when they were about to kiss, but then she just stops them. I was so mad at Ursula. When Ursula becomes human and hypnotizes Eric, I was so mad at Ursula. Ursula is a hated... You will hate Ursula, and she's just such an iconic villain. And she's just like a really well-written character that you will hate her in this movie. Well, that's what I was doing. I was like hating on Ursula. Like, I like her as a villain. She's cool. I'm not hating her as a character. I'm hating the villain of what she did in the movie. Even though I've seen this movie 1,000 times, it makes me mad when she does something like that. And now for the stuff that I didn't really like about this movie. So, for starters, how Ariel and Eric fell in love. The way they fell in love just doesn't make any sense. Ariel just looks at Eric, she instantly falls in love with him, and then Eric just hears Ariel's voice and instantly falls in love with her. And then they just fall in love from there. They don't really know their like personality, their hobbies, their stuff they do. They don't know any of that. They just see each other and they're like, we're getting married. I'm gonna sign this contract, give my voice to this witch, go to the human land, and try to kiss him in 3 days without my voice. You can't fall in love that way. That's not how love works. You can't fall in love without knowing. The way you could fall in love, but you can't get married in 3 days by not knowing any of their hobbies or stuff. Then once Ariel does get with Eric, we kind of see them bond before they get married in a way, but not enough for them to get married in the next day. So it's just that kind of stuff just doesn't work. You can't fall in love in 3 days like that. But other than that, Disney's The Little Mermaid 1989 is a really classic film. I love this movie so much. Everything down to its song, the plot, the characters, everything in this song is so memorable, and it is a classic Disney movie. Definitely a good start to the Disney Renaissance. I can't wait to see what the live action remake does tomorrow. Does it make it better? Or is it going to be another Pinocchio incident? Well, anyways, I do recommend The Little Mermaid 1989. Out of 10, I give this movie 9 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys tomorrow for the review on the remake.